crowd just hopped up on their feet, and people were just like, started headbanging in the crowd. And it was like, wow, that doesn't happen very often here. It was fun. It was a pretty cool deal. So,
oh man,
Mike, I want to congratulate you on your deal down there and being recognized by people in your area, and really appreciate having you as a part of Moxie, man. You're doing a heck of a job down there.
No problem, guys. It's been a pleasure, and it's going to be a pleasure for many, many moons to come. We're going to make this thing bigger, better, badder, faster and more fun and more family friendly and more fan interactive.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we're all about.
Uh-huh.
We all started off as fans. We just happen to have the gift of gab, and we're able to put it to good use and bring you guys some of the best racing that we possibly can see every weekend, and sometimes during the week even.
Absolutely.
So
go ahead.
I've got to check out, guys. I'm sorry I got to cut you guys off early because I got stuff to do. I got a commitment tonight. But you guys, it was a pleasure. If you guys want, please look me up on Facebook at Mike Patterson, Moxie Media and Promotions. Like that, because this weekend I'll be at Santa Maria Raceway if it don't rain, and then following weekend at Willow Springs doing the Enduros. I'll have live streaming on that. I'll be on Spreaker for those as well, so you can find me on Spreaker at Mike Patterson. Take a look at that. Once again, I'd like to thank Swift Napa Auto Parts and their 4 stores for coming together and hooking it up to get me down there so I can announce these great drivers that are out there. And some of these guys are just absolutely crazy to do what they do, but they do it with a smile on their face, and, they're out there having fun, and I'm honored that they'd come out and find me to come do it. So
well, I'm proud of you.
I get to be the ringleader of their little 3-ring circus for that weekend, and it's going to be a blast.
Right on, buddy. I'm proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it right.
So real quick, we're like that, Mike. I just kind of want to play something here real quick for you. Okay, ready?
All right.
Bringing in the trophy girls out here tonight. Everybody's racing for one of those Budweiser or Bud Light guitars. I have a question to ask. All of you fans that are still here. Bakersfield Speedway.
Here it comes.
Are you ready for late model main event?
Mike, if you ever do an intro like that again, I'm going to slap you. Do it right or don't do it at all.
Ladies, Bakersfield Speedway. I said, are you ready?
That's the Mike I know right there.
People got scared. Babies were crying.
I just had to do that. I had to key that back up, Mike. Dude, it was awesome. It was great to work with you. Congratulations on the Willow Springs. Again, I mean, we're moving forward into everything. Maybe next year we'll do the trio and be down at Vegas and everything else too. So
that's a good possibility.
Well, I'm hoping next year that if things go well, you guys can come out to the coast to Santa Maria and come take a look at that track too.
We'll make the Nationals for that
the
deal.
Track at Bakersfield was weird for you. You ain't seen nothing yet, buddy.
Which is true. Yeah,
that is true. Well, Mike, I'll tell you what, man. I'm glad you had a good time. It was awesome to work with you. You go down there, definitely do some live feeds, and we'll talk to you after that.
I definitely will. And once again, I'd like to thank. I'm going to take my Linson signs with me down there. Hopefully, Rugged Radios from Arroyo Grande. They're going to help me out because hopefully, if everything works out, I'll have my assistant with me. Jordan Linson, hopefully he'll come down with me and be able to help me in the pit with cameras and GoPros and all that good stuff.
That kid's a stud.
So, that kid is a stud. I'll tell you what, he worked his butt off this weekend.
He's racing this Saturday. It's his last race. He's in a 360 sprint.
Non-wing.
Wingless sprint.
Yeah, non-wing.
And he'll be running at Santa Maria Raceway this Saturday. He's second in points right now. He's had some unfortunate mishaps later towards this season, but he's running. He's still second place, and it's the last race of the season. So his championship for him right now is second place. So if you guys are in the Santa Maria area or surrounding areas, come up and watch a young kid go out there and give it his all. Jordan Linson's the guy to do it. And, his team's out there. He told me to thank some of his sponsors that are out there. Obviously, Moxie Media wants to thank because we took him out there and showed him the ropes, and he had an absolute blast. But Mustang Water Park as well, they came aboard to help him out when he was in need. So, and Lynching Signs that obviously have been wrapping that car, and that car is a tribute to the troops. So,
Very cool
it's got
car.
my Band of Brothers military group sticker on the side of it, and it says support the troops, and it's red, white, and blue with flags and flames, baby. So if you guys can come see it, that'd be great. If not, you'll see some of the video on Facebook pretty soon. I guarantee that.
Right on, buddy.
But, yeah, I'm hoping he'll come out and help me out on the 22nd. If he can, I understand. We'll figure something out down the road. But, all you guys in Moxie land out there that are listening in, thank you guys for listening in and giving us the feedback that we need. Josh, Corey, everybody up in the Moxie booth there right now making this happen, thank you guys. And as always, everybody, I will see you at the races.
Right on.
That is the California correspondent. I'm out, guys. Have a good night.
See you, Mike.
See you, Mike. So, Mike has fun, and he was fun to work with. The three of us in one booth at all the races might not be a good idea.
No,
It was
No.
crazy. It was insane. Now, we were talking about, because we could have on the second night, like Corey was talking about, is we had a little bit of audio problem the first night.
Stop right there. That setup on day number 2, I'm not kidding you when I say this. Longest sound check I think anybody on the face of the planet has ever performed. 2 hours?
Yeah, it was close.
For a sound check. Here's the thing. We couldn't figure out why every time Josh plugged something in, boom, and it sounded like a freaking
Like
gunshot.
a cannon would go off.
People in the pits were ducking. It sounded like a gunshot, right?
Well, it is Baco.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we started figuring things out. So we had to run across town. We go to the Guitar Center. We had to buy 3, connectors that ran from our system into theirs that fixed the whole problem. That being said, once we got that done, it was smooth. But, man, that sound check took forever.
Well, it was weird because they had
5 announcers, the 3 of us plus their 2, trying to work together and set everything up.
and have different mics and everything else, and to have that equalization.
Right, to get both sound systems working together. It was a challenge, but we pulled
Well,
it off.
their sound system is over
31 years.
Yeah, 31 years old. And so they have the older size system. And so when we plugged in the first night, we plugged into their mono deal. So for us to be able to broadcast for our podcast plus the stadium, we only had half of the section for the stadium, not the full section. So when we had to sit there and anytime that they would get on, I'd have to go back around, switch it back over to the bypass for their system to go back on.
It was nuts.
It was crazy. But we had it all done. I tell you what, the crowd, it was insane because, like you're talking about, you play some of that music and they were just like,
There was so much life
hell?
in that place. Yeah, it was totally nuts. So the way things work here, you guys, for all of our listeners, during the week, from the time we get off the air, I start thinking about our next show. I start thinking about what we're going to talk about, what are the hot topics, watching Facebook, getting feedback from people that we're texting with, and kind of put the show together. Obviously, this one here is all about the Bud Nationals. You guys, you got the outline for the show. I apologize it got to you late, but you got it. You're looking at it. You're kind of looking at where we're at on the outline. I am about to destroy this show. Okay? By that,
listen, we destroy enough people as it is because of the show.
This whole show, and we're gonna get. This is gonna be a hard thing. I'm gonna do it now before we get too far into it because I've got people waiting. Okay. If you don't have Spreaker turned on or you have friends out there listening, tell them to get their Spreaker up because we are going to release something here that is for the Pacific Northwest, very, very big. Okay. I only know of a small, little, tiny group of people.
Listen, I'm already married.
No, listen. This is no joke.
Chuck and Larry.
This is a serious thing. We're going to release some information here in next couple minutes. I'm going to tell you guys to call your friends, get on Facebook, whatever you got to do, to tell everybody to bring Spreaker up because we are going to break some big news for the entire Northwest that I'll tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of people really proud. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay, so now I'm up on my,
A couple of shows ago, I told you guys I had something in my back pocket where the exact words, remember that?
I remember something like that.
Tell me what it is. You guys have been.
Oh, dude.
These guys have been begging me for 2 weeks to let them know what this is.
I've sat there and even in the plane ride and even at Bakersfield, I'm still sitting there asking it.
Right.
I pulled you off the side when we were eating breakfast going, hey, y'all want to kind of tell me what's happening on Wednesday? You're
now,
like, nope.
I'm really excited about this. And this is why I'm excited because and I say there is a limited people. I'll tell you, there's probably less than 10 people that really know what this is.
Hold on. If there's 10 people and me and Joel aren't part of this?
I was promised secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys. We worked well together, but I'm telling you right now, This is big.
You see how we are, Joel?
No, you're out. I did this.
Dude, every time we enter the show, you get my co-host, Josh Warbus, and third stringer widescreen. Dude, I already know I'm Rosa Parks over here in the corner.
But you're sitting in front of the bus.
Yeah,
'Cause you
it's
can't
about ready
see
to throw over me.
So if we can get something up on Moxie to tune in to, Spreaker on our deal, because I'm gonna wait.
I think
till,
our producer Joel and stuff. Since our other producer is out,
right
is out right now. He is a second best good-looking producer.
I mean,
thank you, sweetie.
yeah.
You're
See,
welcome. You're
so he's got the computer fired up. We're gonna break this here in the next 4 or 5 minutes, but I want to give everybody a chance to really tune in and listen, because this here, I'm telling you, it's so cool, and for it to be broke on our show.
So let's get this out too. The Swear Trucking chat line here on Spreaker. We already having messages and stuff pop up or whatever.
So this person this. All right, Devin, you know what it is. You're part of that small group. Okay. When I heard it,
Devin is
Devin Patterson.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Thanks, Devin.
My jaw hit the floor. Because Devin, don't you say a word.
I swear to God, dude, Devin, if you do.
He doesn't even know what it is. He's threatening him. I love it. I mean, it's the coolest thing. So, we'll get back to the Bud Nationals if we can. I mean, we will. But I want to break this because, and the thing is, we're on a time on a time frame to do this because of the individual that we're going to be talking about. Okay.
Well, let's do that. Why people are kind of getting ready and getting the Spreaker up. Want to talk about our sponsors again? Of course, Northwest Trucking Academy, the sponsor, the lead sponsor of Moxie Media, and of course Northwest Dirt News. Crocker's Cars call-in line 541-714-3478. We are not taking calls as of right now because of this breaking news. But if you do want to call in afterwards. Tommy's Transmission. Also a great sponsor. Swear Trucking chat line, I'm telling you right now.
On the Swear Trucking chat line, Devin just said, it's a secret, Josh, but I do accept cash.
Whoa, I got a quarter.
Save your money because we're going to break it on the show here.
Oh,
in the
see,
next
I don't got to
couple
pay for nothing, son. Maybe you should have hit me up last week when I was sitting there telling Corey this weekend, what are you doing over breakfast? Holiday Inn Express.
Awesome.
Bakersfield at the airport, telling you right now, Mindy and their whole group there, outstanding. Thank you so very much. Linson Signs for all the signs, all the work they've done for us this weekend at Bakersfield, and for everything that they're doing for us from here on out. I mean, they're a huge sponsor. Rugged Radios. Again, those radios, I'm telling you right now, it was so cool to have those and to have the headsets and have everything and being able to listen to the officials, on top of, just, be able to communicate. That pit area is 3 pits. So you have the front, the middle, and the overflow. Right. And I'm talking, when you talk about
the overflow was full.
It was huge. There was no, it was standing room only when it came to.
Can you do me a real quick favor?
Maybe.
Can you hook up a 4th mic for me?
I can.
Please.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Okay. So, yeah, there's a reason for that, but go ahead and get out of there. We're going to talk results. We're going to have a special in-guest studio coming in right now. This is pretty cool. That guest has just arrived. We're going to get their mic hooked up, and we will let that person in the studio break that news. It's a pretty cool deal, you guys, for you guys listening. I mean, for the Northwest.
Absolutely.
This is a really neat deal, and Josh and Joel are looking at me like, what's going on here? Are you kidding me? We didn't know there was.
And when this dude walked in, I'm sitting here going,
yeah, you guys kind of both stopped like, okay.
What? No.
Okay, so we're going to just throw them on your set? Yeah. Okay.
So, do you know where my other.
Go ahead and get back there, buddy. I put some cords over there. Okay, so we're going to welcome into the studio here once Josh gets this thing hooked up. Joel, you want to grab that mic out of that box? So, this is pretty cool. And when I was approached with this, I thought, man, if this happens, if the news doesn't get out, which, a couple people know, but not a lot, but you're going to make it public. And this is going to be, a pretty proud moment for the fans here in the Northwest. Are you hooked up? Okay, sorry, guys.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Okay, mic sounds good. Okay, so in the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio, we have an in-studio guest that we are going to bring onto the mic right now. Welcome to the studio, Mr. Bryson James.
What's going on?
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Good. kind of a tough weekend at Bakersfield.
Yeah, it didn't go as well as planned, but it was all right.
It's racing.